TNS has a very infamous and big history, and one of the most important players in this history is Detie. So I brought him over, and today I'm going to do an interview with him. Now, before this starts, there was a lot of audio issues, so hopefully that gets bumped out. So, yeah, like the video, or Awesome Bear will rip out your guts. So, Detie, now, as we all know, you were a founding father, and you played a really big role in Trinity. How did that affect you?
Well, inside of Trinity, I learned how to be a slave from you.
Huh.
It was actually kind of weird, but I, when I was a founding father from learning the traits from you and Grimm, I actually learned the understanding of how to become a leader, and then my own republic called the Group Hire, and that's how it went down.
Cool, so when you invited Karate Panda, why was he one of the first picks?
I invited him to a party one day, and I asked him if he wanted to join, and we had like a little discussion, and we kind of sort of became friends again, and just got along fighting each other. Not fighting each other, but like fighting with each other side by side, and became one of the most, not the most, a really good team in the future and also the present.
Okay, so after Group Hire, it faced a few problems, to say the least. Pirate Dynasty was formed, and you played a big role in Pirate Dynasty, right?
Not really, because I didn't become a leader on that. It was mainly kind of Pirate Hunter because it was inside of his name, and also Ghost Boy because they made that republic.
One, my armor had barely any enchantments on it, and I didn't even have pants. Two, I had no comrades. All I had was you guys. And so, considering I was that weak in everything I just told you, why did you fear me?
The reason why we were kind of scared of you is because in the past we have known you for drama and controversy. So we kind of got scared because we thought that you were making plans with Max.
So why was I let in and given a spot in your secret country?
I remembered the past, and I thought maybe in the future we can get along again. We had a discussion, and I started to trust you again, and I let you in.
What was the motive behind betraying me and killing me when I lived in Group Hire? What was the motive behind that?
I don't really remember much of that. Just that I remembered that we thought that we couldn't trust you because Max started threatening us. We killed you because we thought that you were a part of him knowing where we were. So we kind of got scared and just killed you.
So Max manipulated you into killing me?
Yes.
Now, it's known that you and Grimlock have had a relationship in the server. Care to explain that?
Well, let's just say that you kind of put us into a lore with everybody getting to families. But inside of the lore, I found Grim around close to a bar, and we started hanging out. Then then we just kind of went along with it, and we we made you.
So, you have a pretty fascinating story here. The midpoint of Chapter 2, there was really only two major countries in the server, Endor and Group Hire. Honestly, which one of those two countries do you think was more successful?
I mean, we started off being broke with only diamond armor, and you guys full Prop 4, right? And then as soon as Super Tank came on, he begged us for stuff. And then soon later, he said, "I want to go netherite mining." So we went there, and let's just say I kind of became successful during that because because I kind of, when we were doing bed mining, let's just say I got 16 pieces of netherite off of that. So I shared it with everybody, and we kind of became powerful. I brought out an enchanting table, and it just kind of went along with that, and we became successful. Meanwhile, you had Lexmon, an amazing builder, you and Max, which are pretty good PvPers. Max is probably better. Sorry about that, but uh, but along with that, you guys were pretty successful. But I think that we're a little bit more successful.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back a little bit. So, war, TNSMP. There's a lot of it. Like war is like kind of the most crucial part about TNSMP. You can't play without fighting in one. How many wars
Yeah.
do you think there would be in the server's history? Everybody has their own timeline
Well,
of
let's
events,
see.
but how many wars were in history?
Well, let's see. There was the Silent War. There was the Dog and Horse War, and then there was the Eye of Ender War, which I was there for. And then there was the Endor War. So I think out of all, I remember there was one more, but I can't remember the name. So I think there was 5.
Yeah, in my book there's only 4. I don't count the Eye of Ender War. I don't even know what that is, to be completely honest. Dynasty was known to be one of the strongest, tightly runnest, one of the best countries the server had to offer in its history. But once the deed was given to you, Trinity died. Lots of people affiliate you with the death of Trinity. Do you believe that you're responsible for the death of Trinity?
I mean, no, I don't really think so because when Cash left, it's it, the point of Dynasty kind of fell. Everybody started hating it, and when I became a part of it, I added Chicken Boy. So when I did go along with that, people started joining and thought that it was coming back again. Everything just collapsed, and it was it was basically Moy's fault a little bit, but kind of your fault as well because you left to go and make Endor. Everybody liked you as a team leader, and then when you left, everything kind of collapsed. So not to be rude, but I think it was you that caused the death of Trinity.
So I left, and I believe that you were a good enough leader to carry the torch of the best country in the server. And clearly, you weren't able to do that. And did that give you any guilt? Did that ever, like, put you down, make you feel bad that you couldn't carry on Trinity?
You feel bad because when I did when I did get it, I thought I was being honored and I thought I was being successful. But then, as soon as you left, I I kind of became speechless and thought that I couldn't do anything.
Goodbye, it's
Okay,
been nice talking to you.
good night. I'll see you later.
And also, I like chocolate.
Bye.